They're actually really, really awesome. I've been talking. You have to ask why.
You're asking me why we're shooting a documentary, a feature-length documentary on the Renaissance Fair. So.
They're awesome. They're actually the ones who are selling around next week.
Oh, okay. Ooh, you have a new costume today.
Not exactly. Of course, it's the same, but these are an add-on.
Oh.
I tend to do small things that we can interchange really easily, like skirts. I normally wear the red one on the outside, but you know, you switch them up.
You can wear the green one on the outside today. Yep. And then we also have like 20 skirts, 15 shirts, and 5 corsets.
Yeah, this is the late in the season one that
That
covers the
exactly.
shoulders.
That's the warm one.
Yeah, you have the cold weather one, you have the warm weather ones. You have the, oh my god, freezing ones.
Which
And
are
then you have the clothes.
velvet and
And
wool.
wait,
And then you have the belt that weighs 50
ye
pounds.
old comfy pants.
Oh, yes, Not me! Bloopers. I'll wear tights later though. I'll definitely get into the comfy pants at some point, but it's not cold enough yet.
No, it's sitting in the booth though.
But I do have my cloak.
So how much? Well, actually, let me lighten this up a little bit. Actually, no.
I love this question.
There we go. Yeah, how much money have you guys spent on all of your costuming?
Oh,
Which
God.
year?
In total.
Total,
In total?
easily $20,000.
Including the ones we
Really?
That's for you and your
Because you sold
husband
stuff
both.
and I sold stuff.
Just for you.
Yeah,
Easily
God.
$20,000.
Do you
I
want?
haven't spent that much because I make a lot of mine.
Do you? Is it? Do you want prices including corsets? This is my next year's my 10th year. So do you want including the stuff we've already sold and bought new stuff from, or just
over the course
yeah?
of,
Because
over the course,
See, I've only
15,000.
been
over
involved.
the course of 20 years, it's easily $20,000, about $1,000
It's
a year.
at least.
See, I've
And
only
that's
been
not
in it
just
for
clothing,
5
that's
years.
the whole ensemble. That's the jewelry that goes along
Yeah.
with it. That's the shoes.
Yeah, the
The
boots.
shoes are probably the most
Boots.
expensive thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean,
the way
like,
it's
these
done.
were about 300.
These were 500.
But, you know, you wear something that's going to be comfortable and that's going to get you through the muck and the mud.
and mine-
And I also wear these boots all.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Well, I have
mine-
these boots that I wear in the mud, and then most of the time I wear moccasins.
Yeah.
Which they cost about $50 a pop, depending on whether
Oh,
you get
yeah.
the lows or the tops. And
Or the
I
Achilles
spent $200 on the boots,
And if
the
you have-
moccasin boots. Yeah.
My custom boots were 1200. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they'll last
also
a
if you wear
lifetime.
silk, or if you wear cotton, or
Yeah.
if you wear velvet.
But I make most of my clothes.
Yeah.
So I save a lot of money on my skirts
I
and
need
my
to get
corsets.
Colleen to
And then my other favorite place to go, and I always go to, is Goodwill.
thrift
Yeah.
stores.
Yes.
Thrift store. You never know what you're going to find.
Buy old curtains and turn them into bloomers.
You never know what you're going to find.
Kitchen curtains.
Broomstick skirts.
Broomstick skirts were great for gypsy outfits.
You never know what you're going to find.
So secondhand stores are great.
Or your mugs, you know, you always buy it for friends to give away.
Oh yeah, here's your first. That's all.
Your very first mug. Yeah, that's the first thing everybody buys is your mug.
Here's your first mug.
Your
Go
first
for it.
mug.
You buy your first mug.
Aw,
That's
my
usually the
first mug was
first
a
thing
Dan
somebody
mug.
buys.
I don't know though.
I bought my
Or
mug
you buy it
first.
as a gift for
No, I
somebody
bought.
for their
This is
first
my
year.
original mug.
Me as well. And we both got Dan mugs.
Dan mugs, and
Dan
Dan is now deceased. So these mugs actually will sell on the market for a lot more than we paid for them.
Oh yeah, but we don't sell them.
We don't sell them because we like them.
I don't know.
Keep hot.
I'm hell on
Yes, they
anything that is breakable, so I've got my nice
Your clobber.
my clobberer, which actually probably was my first thing that I bought because
Yeah.
I borrowed clothes to come initially, but the first thing you buy seems to be your mug.
Yeah.
And this is actually the second one because the first one disappeared on me.
Now, I'm sorry, I'm fascinated. $20,000 like a year's worth of tuition for me. So, like,
Oh no, that's for 20
average
years.
over 20 years. It's
But-
about
$1,000 a year. Is what
I probably spend $2,000
I gotta go
a
get my
year.
coupon.
I don't spend that much. Oh, she has to go get
I
yours.
do $2,000 a year.
why is it
Never
worth
spent
it?
Quite that much.
Why is it worth it?
I said family. This
It's
place
our-
is different. It's
Well,
home.
you know what? The way I put it to people that have never been here is, imagine a pub that's your favorite pub that you can only go to 9 weekends out of the year.
Yeah.
That's what this is. And it's also, instead of being the family that you were given at birth, it's the family you choose to spend your time with. These are my family members.
It's the family you lucked into.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's the family we met
This
when
is
we
my
walked
sister.
in these gates and we left
Oh my
reality
God, I've known
outside.
you for 10 years now.
Yes, we have.
And we leave reality outside and we become another character when we walk through this gate.
I walked up to those guys yesterday. That whole thing with Lily, with one of the rose sellers. I mean, it was an extension of being a rose seller, but you walk up to people that you've never met before and you talk to them because you put a whole new persona on when you put on the costume. And it's not just here. I mean, I do other events. I do sci-fi conventions and things like that, and it's the same kind of thing. Just it's a whole world that you get to drop yourself into instead of trying to create it out of another place.
And leave the craziness behind.
And
It is.
It's
a place to
gorgeous
leave the
inside, and
it's a place to meet good people. I mean, we're all
we're all little nuts.
amazing. It's amazing the different professions, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. You have people
baby.
here who work for Department of Defense. You have people here who are
No,
artists.
not
You
me.
have musicians. You have people who are CEOs and owners of companies. But when you get here, it doesn't matter.
We're all
You
equal.
don't. I have friends of mine who worked for the government for years who I never even knew where they worked, and it didn't matter. Whereas some of these people you wouldn't talk to on the street normally, or they may not talk to you. But you get inside here, and it's the great equalizer, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because the thing is too that you'll get people who are brilliant and own their own companies and will come here and play in the mud.
Yeah.
And you get people who work in a retail job but save up all their money and buy noble scarves and they're a princess.
Exactly.
It's I mean it makes it's something different. It's an escape.
And
that
it's
is that
like
too.
she was saying, work in retail. I work in retail right now. I make a decent living at what I do, but I'll save $2,000, $3,000 for a season. And I'll say this year my big purchase was my boots, and that's what I wanted this year, and that's what I got opening day. And next year, what she was talking about is I'm walking into Noblesse Oblige and going, dress me. Here's X amount of money. Dress me in noble wear, because it's going to be for my 10th season. So that's my present to myself.
So, do you guys have backstories with your characters?
I don't.
I'm just basically a pirate wench, and I'm a member of a pirate crew. Okay, let's see. I'm a member of the ASS Apocalypse. We are from the ILD Paradito, and I'm the chaplain of the ship. And I bless the booze.
We don't
And
know.
my fair name is Hades Ophelia Terror. I go by Terror.
That's
So
awesome.
That is my backstory.
How did you come up with that?
I was given an acronym and told to come up with a name to go with the acronym. And the acronym I was given was HOT.